Water-type Pokemon are statistically the most common type of Pokemon in the entire National Pokedex. With over 150 Pokemon sharing this type, it would be difficult to find a VGC team without a Water-type Pokemon present on it. Water Pokemon can be strong and offensive like Urshifu, supportive and defensive like Milotic, or their name is Wugtrio. But I don't think any Water-type Pokemon can compare to the greatness that is Kyogre. Kyogre has been a staple in competitive play. Released all the way back in Generation 3, Kyogre has been one of the most relevant, if not the relevant water-restricted legendary of all time. With a base special attack of 150, a special defense stat of 140, and HP stat of 100, Kyogre is clearly an offensive and defensive threat whose name is also not Wugtrio. To back up these amazing stats, it also gets access to moves such as Water Spout, the highest damaging water attack in the game that can hit both opponents at the same time. Combo that with its ability Drizzle, which allows it to set up the rain upon switch in and increasing water type attacks by a 1.5 times multiplier. This Pokemon will 99% of the time have the best water damaging moves on the field.
You hear that, Blastoise? The new year just started and you're already
irrelevant.
Don't let the shells smash you on the way out.
And with only 3 types of Pokemon that resist these attacks in the first place, good luck taking more than one hit. But what if I told you there was a way to have Kyogre to deal even more damage and not through helping him? I'm saying you can get Kyogre on the field and with 1 turn of setup, you can double Kyogre's attack prowess. Enter Araquanid. Araquanid is a deceptively strong Pokemon. With attacking stats like 70 physical attack and 50 special attack, you wouldn't really look twice at this Pokemon. But its signature ability, Water Bubble, changes that. Water Bubble doubles the power of all water type attacks on the holder of the ability. It also keeps the user safe from burns and halves any damage from fire type attacks onto itself. So not only does it mitigate fire type attacks even more on the water and bug type Pokemon, but it comes out swinging with a liquidation that has a base power of 170 before stab or rain bonus. Think of Araquanid and Water Bubble like an updated version of Azumarill and Huge Power, except one is more liked by the masses. For obvious reasons. Now, this ability might be well and dandy for Araquanid, but how does this help Kyogre? Entrainment is a fun little move that lets you copy your ability onto any Pokemon on the field that can have its ability overwritten. Unfortunately, this means you can't use this on Pokemon like Palafin or Iron Valiant. Why would you want to use this on Iron Valiant specifically? Well, you wouldn't, but I like to remind people that Game Freak willingly gave it the move skill swap, and that will always be funny to me. As I was saying, by using Entrainment with Araquanid on Kyogre, we can have some of the hardest hitting water type attacks in the game by turn 2. Going back to Kyogre, I gave it a moveset of Water Spout, Origin Pulse, Thunder, and Ice Beam. This is a pretty standard set, as it allows Kyogre to hit every Pokemon combination possible for at least neutral damage, and allows it to hit the types it's weak to as well. While you could opt for a Choice Specs or Choice Scarf as your item, I decided to give Kyogre an Assault Vest to hold, along with the Terra type of Ghost. The Assault Vest build lets Kyogre eat hits from opposing Calyrex Shadow Riders, Terrapagoses, and Miraidon's Draco Meteors, while allowing me to invest EV points onto its physical bolt. Terra Ghost allows me to reduce the damage I would have taken from opposing Rillabooms and Raging Bolts, who would Grassy Glide or Thunderclap Kyogre respectively, while also dodging Fake Outs, so I could play on the offensive at all times. You might have also seen that I added a small amount of speed investment to my Kyogre. Well, for those who don't know, 112 is the magic number to have if you plan on outspeeding Calyrex Shadow Rider with Tailwind on your side. And thanks to a Tornadus on our team, we are able to do just that. For Araquanid, I gave it the moveset Liquidation, Leech Life, Wide Guard, and Entrainment. Some older fans of Pokemon might look at this moveset and go, Leech Life? The weak bug healing move they gave Zubat all the way back in Generation 1? What's that gonna do?
Oh my goodness!
Araquanid also having access to Wide Guard makes it an awesome partner Pokemon to have this format, due to all the spread moves running around from popular restricted threads. I gave it a Terra type of Grass, along with the Safety Goggles to hold. Terra Grass lets me resist opposing electric type moves, and the Safety Goggles allows me to safely use Entrainment on Kyogre with no fear of Amoonguss Rage Powdering it to itself. Also, being immune to sleep from Jump Bluffs and other Spore users without having to commit my Terra is also a a good feeling. With all of these water and flying type Pokemon, Miraidon teams look very scary in particular. So I wanted to find a perfect counter for that electric Pokemon and its usual right-hand man, Iron Hands. And while yes, this is a very niche counter, with Miraidon's popularity after winning Worlds in 2024, it comes up a lot more than you think. So, hear me out, I added Rhydon to the team. I know I'm dusting off the vault that is Generation 1 competitive Pokemon, but Rhydon is a solid fit. With its ability Lightning Rod, it's able to absorb moves like Volt Switches, Electro Drifts, Wild Charges, and many more. It's an offensive ground-type Pokemon with a base physical attack stat of 130 and has access to moves like Rock Slide and High Horsepower, while being able to hold onto the Eviolite item for a defensive boost. Adding a Terra type of Ghost or Fairy lets it wall out Iron Hands and Miraidon respectively. Adding Goldengo to the team as an offensive attacker who's immune to status moves and can fight opposing fairy type Pokemon seemed to be like a no-brainer. And rounding the team off with Chien-Pao made it so we had terrain control thanks to Ice Spinner and have a priority attacker thanks to Sucker Punch. And what's nice about having both of these Pokemon is that their fire type weaknesses are both mitigated thanks to Kyogre's Rain, allowing for better synergy across the team. Easy pairings for this team include the obvious Kyogre and Araquanid setup, as they are able to tank most hits and deal damage back afterwards. Tornadus and Kyogre are also good as an offensive front. Whenever you need to win the weather war with Rain Dance or set up with Tailwind, Tornadus is there to set up Kyogre for whatever it needs. Chien-Pao Tornadus is also an offensive lead, just hitting hard and fast if need be. Rhydon, however, will always be kept as a switch option to keep your opponent on guard in regards to its ability, Lightning Rod. For those who want to tinker with the team and its stat spreads, here's what I used on the screen right now, along with the rental code to the team for those who want to hop on ladder and start drinking in your victories.
It's like a reward.
If you like what you saw so far, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of these videos or just hang out and chill with me, consider following me on Twitch as well. If you aren't so sure that my streams are right for you, I also started a VOD channel for anyone to catch previous streams and to see if they like the experience before actually joining them. Alright, enough rambling. Let's get into some games. Unless his Fluttermane is also running Sunny Day, he only has one way to produce Sun. I have two ways to produce Rain. That might be where our differences start. He does have Rock type Ivy Cudgel. That will totally one-shot Tornadus. Yeah, Terra Ground Icy Wind, and then Ice Spinner into Ogerpon slot. And then after we should be fine. I'm expecting Fluttermane in the back as well here, but I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Chien-Pao naturally outspeeds, which is always good. His Reflect comes up. Ooh. Icy Wind. We didn't even need to Terra. Goes for the Terra. That makes sense. He's probably going to be something that's not Terra Ground. He's not Terra Flying, though. Terra Fire! His Groudon is like uber bulky right now. So we have to respect it. We have total speed control here, so he has to respect that. P-Blades. Oh, he's probably got Clear Amulet. I'm okay with Tornadus falling here because we're going to press Protect into Chien-Pao slot for now. We waste an extra turn of Light Screen and Reflect, which is pretty necessary at this point. We get rid of Tornadus and we can like properly rotate in Kyogre here. I'm assuming he's out of ways to play the Sun right now. It doobie. That's fine. No, you jerk. So now our Tailwind is essentially negated. He's still -2 in speed. Oh, no, he's not. His Groudon is completely normal. Oh, okay, so our Tailwind is negated. I'm surprised Chien-Pao has lived this long. I probably should have got the extra damage off of Groudon, but this is still fine. He does get P-Blades first. Oh, that's awkward. That's really awkward.
I'm in danger!
I wouldn't have pressed that if I knew that. Oh, no, this is gonna suck. I thought we were faster. Oh, this is not good. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We press Wide Guard here. We stop at least a Snarl for a turn, but this should do more damage into Wo-Chien now at least. Not enough, but that's still okay. He went straight for he went for my throat. We totally could have pressed Wide Guard again, but Liquidation totally kills here. We're gonna press Heat Crash in the rain. Hello? Okay. And if he goes for the kill into Kyogre, That makes sense. That makes sense. Little does he know, Liquidation Water Bubble from this extra boosted physical attacker.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
And now there's officially nothing he can do. Let's go! Okay, perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Right? What? Fling a Salac Berry. Is this weakness policy low armor? Or weak armor or whatever? You threw a Salac Berry into your Armor Rouge. What's going on? To hit me with an expanding force. Oh, congrats on the crit, guy. My bad. We set this up. Wait, did he know that I was gonna go for wide guard? I am so confused right now. We're gonna press wide guard, expecting him to swap out Mimikyu into Indeedee. Like a book, boys. Like a freaking book. If he doesn't Terra, he's dead. He's dead, simply put. Oh my gosh, easiest read of my life. Oh. 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 And now we just go. Oh, it's Kyogre for them. Now he's got no buffs, right? He's got genuinely no buffs, no nothing. Normal Terra Starstorm isn't gonna kill Kyogre. Origin Pulse, who did we miss? Don't tell me we missed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I want to see how much damage this does, actually. Oh! Okay, we got a crit. The fun part about him doing this setup right here is that he doesn't really kill anything. Who are you Terraing this early in the game? You're Terra Fairy. Okay. Why? You going for Tailwind? Helping Hand. Is this Moonblast? Please tell me this is Moonblast. If this is Dazzling Gleam, I'm gonna make fun of you.
You serious?
This is gonna hurt. I laughed at the wrong person. That hurt a lot more than I thought. He's just going for it again? All right. Come on. Please do not go for Moonblast. Do it again. Do it again. Yes! Whatcha? Let's go! I'm about to ride on his Miraidon, if you know what I mean.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Origin Pulse. Let me see it. Ho! That's not as good, but like this is, I'm gonna show you why this is fine. If Miraidon is stuck actually right now, this is even more funny. Because if Miraidon is like choice specs, then like he is genuinely screwed. There's nothing he can do about this. We Terra Fairy, high horsepower into whoever we want. Sure, Miraidon, because why not? This is a Rhydon game. It's not much of a Rhydon game, but I kind of just want to bring Rhydon here. I don't think we brought Golden Go once. Wait. Golden Go would be dead weight. I'm so sorry, Golden Go. It's more ironic when you realize their items is literally leftovers, so he is just the leftovers. Whimsicott and Miraidon turn 1. What a shock. Ah, I see the pun I said there. If he presses Discharge, we probably lose. If he presses Electro Drift, we totally win. If he presses Volt Switch, we totally win. Why would you press Tailwind? This is genuinely a waste of a turn. And now he's stuck here. And we Ice Beam into the poor guy. He didn't press Light Screen, so... Not my fault. He's forced to physically withdraw Miraidon here. Sends out Iron Crown. Okay, right? We're thinking. In theory, I could have totally pressed high horsepower into Iron Crown slot, and it still would have been like the best thing since sliced bread. But getting rid of Whimsicott is also so necessary right now, because he's gonna probably press Light Screen. He went for Encore. Oh, you're weird. Okay, that's fine. Now Whimsicott really dies. That was Sash. Perfect. So now we just press Heavy Slam. Boom. Beautiful. Love it. That was 2 turns of his Tailwind, so I only have to live for 2 more turns with Tailwind up right now. Ogerpon comes in. That's a little bit more scary. That is Fire Ogerpon 2 on top of that. The Encore is a little annoying, so I don't want to deal with that right now. This way, like if he does go full Horn Leech or something, Tachyon. That literally does nothing into us. Especially, yeah, because we're a bug type. We resist Psychic.
Are you dumb?
We're perfect. And then Horn Leech. Wow, he just straight up doubled into Kyogre. That's just rude. Oh, that's solid damage into Ogerpon. What the heck? Araquanid totally falls. That's the problem right now. Okay, Tachyon Cutter doesn't really do too much. into Rhydon, so that's totally fine. Oh, you just doubled into Rhydon now. Oh. Okay. Good night, I guess. The Pokemon just randomly screaming during move selection. True, actually. What are these Pokemon doing to these people? He has got to be mad. It's a 4v1 right now. What have I genuinely done? It's a 4v1. Taking a photo of that one.